Hi, this is Francis from Easel. Today we're going to be talking through a troubleshooting step for Windows computers, helping them to connect to Easel, and that is manually selecting the COM port. Basically, there are times where our machine is plugged into our computer, it's reading correctly via the computer, but for whatever reason, our Easel is not connecting to the machine. And so what we can do is go in to our computer, take a look at where our machine is connecting to our computer, and then manually input that information into Easel to allow it to connect. What I'm going to do is walk through the steps of what that looks like, how to access the information on your computer, as well as how to change it in Easel. So we'll start by clicking here on the blue carve button in the upper right-hand corner. If the button is green, then your machine is most likely connected. You should be good to go. Green means connected, blue means disconnected. When I click on it, I'm going to get a window that pops up and it'll say we can't find your machine automatically, and then it's going to say try these following steps. Make sure your machine profile is connected or selected. I've selected my Your Home CNC, and then it'll kind of give you some information on making sure your machine's powered on, trying a different USB port, just a couple of things to make sure that you've kind of pushed through all those steps. Then at the bottom of that, there's an option to check a box that says enter COM port manually. So we'll check that, and then a window will, or a text box will appear. Currently my COM port is set to 7. So we're going to check if that's correct, if that's the correct information. And it says COM 7, but now we're going to check our computer. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my search bar here and type in device manager, and this is kind of what the device manager looks like. I'm going to click on that. It's going to open a window. In that window, there are a lot of different things that are indicative of certain components of my computer and things connected to my computer. Towards the center, and these are all in alphabetical order, but towards the center, there is one that says ports. If I click on the little arrow next to it, it'll open up and I can see two things here. One is communications port COM1, and then the other is USB serial CH340 COM4. And so one of those is my machine. In this case, it's the USB serial CH340. Sometimes you'll see quite a few things listed on this. A good way to kind of tell which one your machine is if you're not sure is if I unplug my machine, you can see that COM4 disappeared. I can then plug my machine back in, and then it'll reappear. So we can see that that's my machine, and then it's under COM4. So now if I go back to Easel, right now it says enter COM port manually. I have COM 7 selected. In most cases, when you check this box, you won't have any COM port selected automatically, but I'm just going to change it to 4 and then press OK. And now we can see that it's green and I'm ready to carve. Thank you.
To learn more, head over to easel.com.